OnePlus has come a long way in their relatively short existence. With some of their best work and this new premium build that rivals even its largest competitors such as Samsung, and now with some new features in tow, this is OnePlus's best phone yet. This is our OnePlus 5T review. Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. As I said, this is our OnePlus 5T review. As you saw just in that quick introduction, this phone has blown our way and super exceeded our expectations. That quick unlock you saw was not because I don't have security enabled. That was because of OnePlus's new face detection technology. I was not touching the power button on the back for the fingerprint sensor. That was just as well as this works. It is not obviously going to be something as great as Apple's True Depth camera system, but it uses 100 points to verify your face, and it works great every time. The only time I've had it not work is in pitch black, which is where Apple's succeeds over that. Now, getting that out of the way, I have to say, this has been a delightful phone to use. Let's go back to the build quality really quickly. OnePlus did it right off the bat. They put the fingerprint sensor on the back of this device, right where it belongs. It is easy to find and still one of the fastest to use. Let's go ahead and touch this really quick. And you can see how fast that unlocked the device. This is one of the thinnest new Android phones I've used. It does run circles around my my Pixel 2 XL. You can see how much thinner it really is. But they definitely did it right. The one complaint I have to say though is I wish they had a full-on ambient display like the Pixel 2 XL does, not just this sort of a flash when you pick up your device to show you your missed notifications. This device is sporting Snapdragon's newest processor. It is running the Snapdragon 835. This has 6 gigs of RAM. I did not get the 8 gigs of RAM. I think that is a little overkill right now. Just because of what you can do with the devices. It multitasks very well as it is. This is running basically I'll say quote unquote skinned version of Android. It's Oxygen OS. Every detail you see here is actually tweaked somewhat, but it's similar to anyone that's used a stock Android device. Every feature they've added seems to be more beneficial to me. I don't see any extra bloatware. When I first obviously installed the device, there was nothing here. These are obviously all my apps. There was one app that was the OnePlus's community app that is obviously always going to be on their devices. This has been buttery smooth for an experience. For their $499 price point, everyone was kind of up in arms about OnePlus raising the prices on their device. However, there's no warrant to those concerns at all. The $20 price hike over the OnePlus 5 itself is warranted. This display alone is an AMOLED display. It is only 1080 still, but it is phenomenal. This 6-inch display on here looks just as good as my Pixel 2 XLs, as well as my iPhone 10. This has been, it's been a pleasure to use. I've used it for a couple weeks now, and I've had zero concerns. I'm actually debating about using this as my daily driver now instead of my Pixel 2 XL, if that tells you guys anything. If you're not looking to spend, Google money or Apple money, you cannot go wrong with this device. There's been some concern about the cameras that they've changed on this now that they went with the dual camera setup without a telephoto lens. You just have 2 regular prime lenses on the back here. One's a 16 megapixel shooter and one is a 20 megapixel shooter. I like the difference in picture quality you gain from this. I do like that the picture is not cropped when you are trying to take a portrait mode or a portrait shot. There is no more loss data because the sensor doesn't have to be cropped anymore. The original wallpapers that even come on this device are phenomenal. They're very bright and vibrant and really do show off how awesome of a display this is. You can see just how quick everything loads up, even changing that display. I have quite a few amount of apps open now and there's nothing. You see how smooth everything's scrolling and all that. I've used Bluetooth on every day. I've used NFC on every day. I have had no issues with battery life. It's getting me about 5 hours plus of screen on time, which is phenomenal considering it has a larger display and the same size batteries as the OnePlus 5 had. They definitely did something right. Obviously in the box it does come with their dash charger, which if you go to other companies, not saying any names, Apple, you're looking to spend another $75 just to get that feature that this has in the package. And it still doesn't compete with how fast this gets charged via that dash charger. I really have been impressed with this phone. I've only had a couple of OnePlus devices and this is by far my favorite. Anybody who likes tweaking their devices, anybody that likes kind of really customizing their device to their likings will love Oxygen OS. The only disappointing feature on this phone was that it did not come with Android O or Android Oreo pre-installed. OnePlus has said that this will be addressed in Q1 of 2018. Still a little disappointing. However, for those of you that normally are interested in purchasing these phones, you will know right off the bat that there will be a beta testing period for it that will come out within the month of December. Today is December 1st, so we won't have to wait much longer. Normally people that are using these OnePlus devices are pretty familiar with side-loading apps and downloading beta software to the device itself. That is it, guys. I want to keep this short and sweet. Go ahead and get yourself one. I believe on OnePlus's website right now, there is, I want to say, almost a 2-week delay from processing your orders to actually shipping it. That's just how well received this device has been. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a ton of comparisons between the OnePlus 5T's camera to the Pixel 2 XL to our Note 8 and even the iPhone 10 coming up. So make sure you thumbs up this video to help us out and subscribe so you know when we go ahead and post all these new videos for you guys. All right, till next time.